Good morning, everyone. My this class is for the students of class 10. In this class, I'll be teaching you one poem of your first flight English literature book, The Ball Poem. The Ball Poem by John Berryman. John Berryman is the poet of this poem, right? So before I take you through the explanation of the poem, I must tell you something about the poet, John Berryman. You must make a note of it that he was a great American poet. He was a great American poet born on 25th October 1914. Born on 25th October 1914 and died on 7 January 1972. Though John Berryman wrote many poems, he finished many works in his writing career, but he is best known for Dream Songs. Dream Songs is a collection of about 380 poems, about 385 beautiful poems. Okay, so you may say that this is the masterpiece of his writing career, which the poet is best known for. Okay, and at the same time, he has been the winner of two very prestigious awards given in the field of literature. Okay, one of them is Pulitzer Award and the other is National Book Award. Okay, these things about the poet you have to learn. Okay, now come to the poem, The Ball Poem. The Ball Poem is the title here of this poem that we are going to read. This is how the poem begins. Just have a look in your textbook. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street. I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over, and then merrily over. There it is in the water. There it is in the water. Okay, that's how the poem begins. So what is that overall scene that we get here? Initially into the poem, there is a young boy and he is playing with the ball. He is playing with the ball. And what happens to the ball that he was playing with? Unfortunately, what happens? The ball slips off his hand. Slips off his hand, and it goes jumping and bouncing merrily down the street and then into the river. Okay, then in the water finally. And all this was there being spotted by the poet, because the poet was there standing nearby and he was taking a note of all this incident going on there. Okay, there it is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. Again here the poet is saying that it will be of no use if I go to the boy and tell him that it is no use of crying, it is no use of being so sad, being so hopeless and depressed. Why? Why does here the poet say so? An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Okay, that's what here the poet next talks about. The condition of that young boy that he is now suffering from. He has become very sad. Okay, as he comes to know that he has lost his ball, a very precious ball, the ball that he used to play in his childhood. That was not a very simple ball. The boy is there standing for a very long time and looking there down the street and into the water. And he is very sure that now he is not going to get it back, right? Though maybe that he is able to buy another ball, but the love and affection that is associated with that particular ball of his childhood, they cannot be bought with money. He cannot buy the sweet memories. he cannot buy the happy times that he had spent in his childhood while playing with that particular ball. Okay, that's what here the poet is throwing light upon. And next, all his young days, okay, into the harbor where his ball went. So according to the poet, it was not only the ball that he lost, but the young boy lost all his sweet memories, all his happy times, all his love and affection that he had played that ball with. Okay, all that had gone into the water. The boy had lost all that along with the ball. Next, I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball in, okay, is worthless. Dime, what is the meaning of dime? Dime is equal to the amount of 10 cents. Okay, cent is the currency which is there in practice in United States of America. That is an American currency, that's what we may say. So again here the poet is saying that I am not going to intrude upon him, and I am not going to ask him and coax him that, my dear son, please don't worry, don't cry, you may buy another ball, there are lots and lots of balls, that is not very costly. Because according to the poet, saying all that will be of no use. All these words of the poet would have no effect on him, no effect on his sentiments, because this is where the poet very well understands the importance of something very precious in our life. And though money can buy almost many things, but we cannot say that it can buy everything. Okay, there are certain things which cannot be bought for money, right? So here the poet is talking about the happy times, sweet memories that the child had spent with that particular ball while playing. Now he senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. That's very important line in the poem. Okay, and that's where here the poet is saying that by losing that very important ball that he used to play with in his childhood, has come to understand a very important lesson in his life. Okay, he is saying that this way he is now able to learn the first responsibility of his life in a world of possessions. Where do we people live? We all live in a world of possessions. Very often we people say that this is mine, that is yours. This is what we call the world of possessions. People are mad after owning different things. Okay, that is human nature, that people want to own more and more things. Okay, they want to have more and more things, want to buy more and more things. That is human nature. Okay, people will take balls, ball will be lost always. Okay, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Again here the poet is saying that though many balls can be bought, that young boy too can buy many balls for money. Okay, with money. But balls can be bought and they can be lost. We can lose anything, no matter how precious it is. There are certain things in our life which are very dear to us, which are very precious for us, like all our human relations or our family members. They are very, very precious to us. They are very dear to us. But we should not forget that we all are mortal. We all have to die one day. Means we have to lose all these precious things, whom we think that these things are very precious in our life. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. Now the boy is able to comprehend. He is able to understand that money is not everything. Money is only external. External means money is something which is not associated with our love, affection and emotions. These things cannot be bought with money. Okay, so all these things, all these lessons, okay, are being learnt by the young boy. The epistemology of laws. Epistemology of laws means proper understanding of laws. That's what at this particular point of time the boy has learnt, okay, many of the things, many of the lessons. That's what we may say, that things which we own have to go away from us. Okay, things that we own, we have to depart with one day, right? And that's a very important and a very valuable lesson for one to learn. How to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and must know many days. How to stand up. So this is how the poem comes to an end, that everyone must be able to learn, must be able to comprehend the things that we have today with us, things that we call that, yes, this is my own possession, this is what I own. Okay, we must not forget that we have to part with those things one day at later stage of our life, and we must be prepared to face the grief and the pain of that super loss in our life, right? We must not get defeated, we must not give up at such point of time in our life. Rather, here this poem conveys that we must once again get lot of courage within us. We must be once again full of energy, full of potential, full of spirit, and once again we must get ready to start a fresh journey in our life, rather accepting total defeat and accepting complete hopelessness. Okay, so we must not give up in our life. There is the time that we have to lose many things, but we have to be full of energy. Okay, we have to learn how to stand once again and to start a fresh and a new journey, forgetting all about our past. Thanks for watching. That's what the poem was all about.